2029, August 12th. Hey there, welcome back to more of This Is the Police. As we continue on, we see an ancient accident. Why do I want to keep saying ancient? Accident at the reservoir. Water runs out in 2 days. Drunk student falls from a 5th floor window and was only injured. That was pretty good. And then this fall, record rainfall in Freeburg. That'll help out with the reservoirs. So let's just go to work. We got this. Don't mind me. And my energy drink. Yes! Finally, I can just give a strike to Markiplier instead of him constantly trying to go to school. 3 times, buddy! Three times! You owe me $4,000 in video game money. Ooh.
You know when a police chief really feels his power? When he hires and fires people? When he throws folks in jail? When he's bossing everyone around all morning? No, there's no power there. Just bureaucratic red tape. Like directing traffic. Not that it's all bad. No, I feel it the most when people come to me with accusations. Accusations happen outside the law. They don't need to be rational or supported by evidence. They don't petition justice in the careful words of legal formality. No, an accusation is a personal cry, full of resentment or envy, a defeated moan, or an angry howl. The accuser rarely imagines you'll share their resentment, their envy, their hatred.
Very true.
But they do imagine that your love of power is so strong that you'll leap to decide the fates of others, happy just to take someone's word for the facts.
Nah.
Businessmen accuse the gangsters blame our public figures denounce politicians, the politicians point to the businessmen. When it comes to accusation, there's only one rule. Don't aim too high. If you overestimate your own importance, then complaining can cost you your life. So choose the easier path. Exaggerate as far as you can, and try to make your plea sound as sad and pathetic as possible.
Yeah.
The accusation I received today sure didn't fit the normal mold. After killing Vikas Varga and routing his supporters, Sand further strengthened his already powerful authority. Even a month ago, anyone coming out against Sand would sound like a lunatic with a death wish. Today, it's the same thing as suicide. But the letter I'm holding in my hands directly connects Henry Sand, lieutenant of the Sand Mafia family, to the reported death of successful banker John Pazzi. Henry has a daughter, Marianne, a dancer, and apparently it all started with her. One day, Marianne danced in the title role of a production of Giselle, and Henry, proud father that he is, brought the whole family to the premiere, along with some of the family's business partners. Among their guests was the young banker John Pazzi. He couldn't keep his eyes off Marianne, but she ended up brushing him off. In response, Pazzi ambushed her one night after rehearsal, pulled her into his limousine, and had his way with the poor girl. After that, gentleman that he was, he drove the girl home and threatened that if she told anyone what happened, her mother would get the same treatment. But her father still managed to shake the truth out of Marianne, and he decided to take his revenge. Of course, Henry knew he couldn't just go with his instincts and put a bullet in Pazzi in broad daylight. The rich bastard was too important for business, and Henry is neck deep in the family business, overseeing transportations for the Sand Mafia. He knew about every delivery delay, every car, and every shop. It was mostly thanks to Henry that the whole Sand operation rolls so smoothly. Henry has free access to all their off-book cars, and a tar-black motive. Yeah, he could easily arrange the death of John Pazzi as a drunken, late-night hit-and-run. But Henry Sand is smarter than that. If this story about Pazzi is true, he'd more likely go to the boss and ask permission.
Ooh.
I'd have figured this letter the ramblings of a retired gangster looking to spice up his life with little excitement. The way the letter started, "My dear little old cupcake," I had every mind to toss it in the trash. But something else got my attention. They're rarely ever signed, but this one ended Robespierre, and I doubt it's an imposter. No one would go against the most powerful group in the city, hoping to hide behind the name of some prankster clown. Like everyone else, I had no idea who Robespierre was or what he wanted. But there was no doubt that this guy was more than a little crazy. An arrogant psychopath. Could be dangerous. Definitely worth looking into.
Yep, definitely. Right, so, hey, why not you lay out us? Let's see how it goes. Alright, so we got the hit and run. These guys, they're all at home, doing their own thing. That's good, and I got nothing archived, so this is perfect. Okay, so, you know, I want Tar. I want Tar to head it up. There we go. Okay, so now we got a robbery of Freebird Bank. 3 armed robbers wearing masks entered the bank and demanded the manager open the safe. Well, Fishbach. Take Trevor, Birch Jr., Burry, and Hater, and SWAT. Do you need backup? I got people. I don't like it when I got 5s there. I really don't. I like them all to have the 0s. Ooh. Okay. So, Mr. Murphy. Mr. Potsy sometimes like to walk the city at night. I had just taken him out for a long business dinner. He pulled up to the park near the monument, and I didn't notice anything suspicious, although there was a gray truck that didn't have any license plates. It follows us into the park from the restaurant, but then it turns off somewhere. Medical examiner. Mr. Potsy died immediately on impact. A heavy vehicle struck him at high speed. The bruises on his body shows traces of a grill, so you might be looking for a Jeep or a truck. Soft tissue contained fragments of a windshield, so it appears that the blow was strong enough to throw his body into the air and through the windshield. The victim's clothes show traces of gray paint. Mr. Lazakovsky. I run in the park at night. Tonight I heard the roar of a motorcycle, so I went to go check it out. I figured it was bikers who like to race on the empty roads, but then I ran closer. I saw the road was empty, then I saw the body, so I called the police. Asphalt. Motorcycle tire tracks and shattered glass were found at the crime scene. Surveillance camera. At a nearby intersection, a surveillance camera recorded a group of bikers, and behind them you can make out a gray Jeep with a cracked windshield. Oh. Good to know.
412A in progress.
Alright, assault in a trade union building. A young woman frightened to death just called in from the trade union. A drunken factory worker broke into the building, the same man who yesterday visited the union, demanding a return of the money that was withheld from the salary over the past 6 years. The man is shouting and threatening to break through the service window. Robbins, take Adams.
Looks like we have a situation here.
The bank is located in the city center. There's a lot of traffic and civilians. Block the exit to the bank with a police cruiser. A woman shouting and could hear from inside the bank. Get on the bullhorn. Attention, you're surrounded.
910 complete.
Nice and easy. Just keep it simple. Keep it safe. God, I have such a mess in my room or in my desk. So much crap. Sorry, I'm gonna move something a little bit. There you go. Ah, dang it. No. There you go. Sorry for making extra side noise. Iwata and Brandt, please help out.
910C in progress.
There you go. Hold on. There we go. Armed robbery in the Sardis Jewelry Store. We just received an alert from the jewelry store. 6 armed men wearing ski masks entered the premise, demanding all the cash and jewelry to be placed in a large bag. Alright, Fishbach, Trevor, Birch Jr., Hater, SWAT, Patty, and go!
412A.
Excellent. Offenders caught, officers unharmed. Got those little 5s. We're good.
412A in progress.
Okay. Hold on a little bit more on that. And now. Okay, assault at Suffolk Police Theater of Drama. During the production of My Sweet Juliet the Zombie, actors in the performance were buffeted by flying eggs thrown by someone from the audience. The assault was accompanied by shouts of shame, necrophilia, how dare you mock such a classic. According to the elderly theater guard, the eggs were thrown by 10 young girls all dressed in white. We have no paddy wagons, but we have Van Dahl. We also have Adams and Grant. So then we shall proceed.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
One maybe, I don't know. I like to have like 2 more. Just in case something else goes.
311A
Like
in
this.
progress.
Gotta wait a little bit more.
412A.
There we go. Alright, offenders caught, officers unharmed. Good. And let's go ahead and wait before we do the fight.
910C complete.
Hey, the reception at City Hall hasn't had enough protection. The mayor urgently requests that you send more officers. Good thing I have 2. There you go. These guys are all good. Officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. But we got a little 5er again. And once again, we gotta wait to do the sawmill at the neighborhood. So as soon as Van Dahl and Grant and Adams are done, there we go. Fight at the sawmill. A call just came in from a girl who went from her friend to have a barbecue out by the sawmill. When the food was almost ready, a group of drunk students suddenly appeared, claiming that this was their spot. A massive fight broke out. Well, proceed. No, now these 2 are gone for the rest of the day. Dang it. Good thing I have so many other people.
910C in progress.
Alright. Armed robbery. Jeez, more armed robberies. Theater of drama, too. 3 armed thugs managed to rob the audience of a playhouse, but before the civilians realized what was happening, the criminals had already fled the scene. Till the last minute, everyone thought it was all part of the show. The cloakroom attendant says that the robbers left in a yellow school bus. Fishbach. There you go. Oh, actually... No, actually, we're gonna do Burry. There you go. Let's put Birch Jr. away and put Hader in there. And why not? There you go. Everyone's caught. No one's hurt. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah.
410C in progress.
Gas station at the homicide at the gas station. I'm gonna wait for some more backup first.
Officer on scene.
Even late at night, finding the right bus wasn't too difficult. The criminals abandoned it, left it less than a mile from a suburban motel. Search the bus. Nothing. Okay, the motel manager reports 3 men threatened me with a gun. When I said we had no more rooms left, I put them in a room we already rented, but they won't be happy when our guests return. Knock on the door, open please, try to trick the gunman who's there, you're in our room. Order all civilians to return to the rooms, lock their doors, and then begin the assault. Definitely.
910C complete.
Yeah. Although I don't think there was a need for the paddy wagon, but we can always just give it. It's not like it's done for the day after a certain amount of time. Homicide at the gas station. An eyewitness reported that a man drove up to a gas station, got out, shot the guy behind the counter with an automatic rifle, and now he's just standing there quietly filling up his tank. The dude's crazy. Yes, he is. Yes, 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 he is. We're gonna wait till SWAT shows up. I get to use SWAT, one more time. And we got some more hit and run stuff, so that's good. Although we will need a few more things. I don't think that's the correct information though when it comes to this, but there you go. Alright, Fishbach, you're back again. We're going with Adams, Birch Jr., Grant, Burley, Hader, SWAT. There you go. That's a pretty good team, I would say. We got still 3 left. If they require backup, because it's getting to the end of the day, I can bring just Murata. But that's pretty good right there. Oh, I should also focus on getting other people bars as well.
410C complete.
There you go. Offenders caught, officers unharmed, all done. Yeah, bring to the police station. And that was the last time for SWAT, so we are done for the day. Everyone's here. Everyone's safe. Jackson, you have me worried a little bit. Same thing too with Soap. Oh well. Everyone's getting good experience. I mean, look at Birch Jr., man. He was down to like, he was like in the 40 or 60 experience. Now he's at 270. That's good. Definitely should start seeing about getting him, as well as like Trevor and a bunch of these other guys, actual bars. But I'm going to end it right here and just say, hey, thanks so much for watching This Is the Police. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. Have a good one, and see you later.